I'm not sure if you heard, but the case isn't as open and shut as we previously thought.
You were so convinced that the police would just accept that Adam killed himself and just call it a day.
I overestimated you, Jessica. I thought you had it under control.
My point is, the police might call me in to give an account of my whereabouts.
Then I guess you better come up with a convincing story.
What if I told them I was at a meeting with you? You know, discussing people for you matters.
Out of the question.
Why? Our collaboration is not a secret. And we just had that massive fundraiser.
I agree. It's a bit risky for either of us to be involved.
It's not that we doubt your abilities, Jessica. You're an excellent liar.
It's just that if there was ever doubt cast on your story, it could get a bit inconvenient for our business. Surely you understand.
Who then? One of your paid goons who can barely string a sentence together?
Not just any paid goon.
Who?
Don't worry, I'll make the arrangements.
Hello? Yeah?
I need you to do something for me. Jessica needs an alibi for the day that Adam died.
I knew it. You had something to do with this.
Aren't you even listening? I said Jessica's the one who needs the alibi, not me. If anything, the police might suspect her.
Sorry, but the answer is no.
What do you think is going to happen if the police finds out that Jessica's lying? I urge you to reconsider before you make any rash decisions. It'll be a disaster. Our entire business will be exposed. A business of which you, my friend, are a key member. So why don't you do us all a big favor and work something out with Jessica, okay?
What is Yutai Tao Hui?
It's the old word for Christmas.
I don't know, but it looks funny to me.
Trust me, Ma, the Yutai Tao Hui is going to be a hit.
So it's like chendol and ice kacang mixed together with Tao Hui?
That's what makes it good.
People are game to try new things, and more importantly, pay for the novelty. Did you know that by giving customers seasonal offerings, you can increase revenues by up to 2 times?
So much, ah?
It's to do with scarcity. Things available for a limited time can basically market themselves.
Maybe I only like smooth Tao Hui. We can add red and green syrup.
Then it's just like ice kacang.
Without the ice or the kacang.
Okay, you are the boss, we try.
That's the spirit.
Seeing the two of you work together makes me so happy. I still remember when you first came to my shop, you were so paiseh to even be sitting inside it.
Times have changed, so have I. Hey, can I tapao 10 Yutai Tao Huis, please?
Sure.
It's for the office.
Thank you for your support. How's Matthew? Better?
Yeah. Hey, don't worry about him. You and Ella have to think about Yang as well. Are you staying for the lunch? No, I'm busy.
Ella is my sister, Dawn is my niece. How can I be a part of this?
Excuse me, I just lost my son. And now I have to lie just to protect the person who's responsible.
Okay, if you know Alan was the one who did it, why not report him?
Please don't tell me that you're actually that naive.
Why not? We buck up between ourselves, then go to the police, tell them Alan forced us to do all these things.
You still don't get it, do you?
If they can arrest him, he won't have time to do anything to us.
I don't know where you got the impression that Alan is some sort of a one-man show. He is connected. And trust me, even if he's locked up, there are plenty of ways for him to make our lives a living hell. I thought you had ambition, Hock. You wanted in, right? Well, this is what it's like to play the game.
But how can you still work with him after what he did to Adam?
Trust me. Every time I see that smug face of his, all I want to do is strangle him to death and spit on his lifeless body. But the point is, we have to remember why we got into this business. Sacrifices will have to be made along the way, but survival comes first. Always.
What about Shen? He was on the roof when Adam fell. What if he suddenly remembered something?
The police will never accept his account of events. He's a medically certified nutcase.
Okay. So what are you going to tell the police?
I was young and foolish, and now I'm paying the price. And it's not just me, Hock too.
Yeah, there are other options for people who cannot get pregnant.
I'm old. It's hard enough for me to get pregnant, and with IVF, it's going to be even worse. And with my pelvic inflammatory disease...
One step at a time.
What am I going to tell Daddy? He's going to be crushed knowing that I can't give him a grandchild.
He's your father, he will understand.
He's Michael Chan. There is nothing more important to him than face.
Ma, I think Hanson is looking for you.
Oh, okay. Hanson's ready to start.
Handsome Boss is officially open. I am very happy to work with Ella.
Thank you all for coming to our very humble launch event. I'll be focusing on product and marketing for Handsome Boss, starting with our first of many seasonal offerings to come. Our very first Yuletide Tau Hui. Please give it a try, and thank you all for your support. Handsome looks so proud of himself. You okay, babe?
Yeah, of course.
I'm trying, Dr. Ang, but I can't remember that third person who was there. Not any face, not the shape of his or her body. Nothing, it's just a blank.
Okay, let's take it from the top then. You remember going up to the roof, and that's where you black out.
Yeah, like I told you a dozen times.
I understand that it's frustrating, Yang. But trying to engage with these memories, reliving them, it's all part of the process.
I don't know, Dr. Ang. A part of me just feels like a part of my memory is going to be lost forever. How convenient, right?
Okay, let's go backwards then. Before you went up to the roof, do you remember the staircase you took? Do you remember how you got to the hospital, since you were supposed to be at the airport to fly to Shanghai? Why did you detour to the hospital when you should have been at the airport? In fact, I remember you telling me you don't even remember why you wanted to go to Shanghai.
Yeah, I don't know. One moment I was talking to Adam.
You were talking to Adam? You remember something?
Interesting taste, I guess.
Come, let me help you.
I got it.
Come.
I said I got it! Sorry. I'm sorry.
Do you want to see a clip from the launch of Handsome Boss?
Handsome Boss is officially open.
I'm so proud of him.
I am very happy to work.
Looks like everyone's making progress with their life.
Thank you all for coming to our humble little launch event. I will be focusing
Except
on
for me.
product and marketing for Handsome Boss, starting with our first of many seasonal offerings to come. Our very first Yuletide Tau Hui.
So Dr. Adams told you got mixed up with some dangerous people. Okay?
Yes.
Seriously, you guys should go. ASAP if possible.
Why are you being so pushy about this?
Just trust me on this, okay? It's for the best.
Not until you tell me what's going on.
Okay. Fine. I got mixed up with some dangerous people. People who wouldn't think twice about hurting those closest to me.
That's something, isn't it?
It's not nothing. It's not much.
What do you mean? Those dangerous people could be the same people who caused his death and hit me on the head.
Could be.
Who else? Did you look into the third person I said was there?
So far, everything points to just you and Dr. Sia on the rooftop.
So in other words, no.
You didn't get a look at this person's face. There's no description of him, no traces to be found. We need more to go on.
Hock, stop it.
I'm not doing anything, what?
I know what you're thinking.
But things have changed.
Nothing has changed.
Everything has changed. Madeline won't be able to give you a grandchild. Who knows? Maybe Maxine is the only grandchild that you'll ever have from me.
Stop talking about all this. We have decided this is what we will do.
She is my daughter, Ma. If James can raise her as if she's his own, why can't Madeline do the same? Maxine needs a mother.
Please, Hock.
How many years do you want Maxine to grow up not knowing her real family?
If she thinks that James Shelley is her father, then that's her real family, understand?
And that is what you and Ella had to go through. You want that?
Then we'll make sure that Maxine doesn't find out, so that she doesn't have to go through all that.
Okay. I promised you. And I'll try to stick to it. I can't guarantee I won't change my mind.
What kind of dangerous people could a doctor get involved with?
Are you sure he never mentioned anything to you about something like this?
No, never. I mean, it's the kind of thing you won't forget if someone told you.
What about you, Yuk? Did Adam ever mention anything to you?
Nope. Sorry.
I wonder if it had something to do with that nurse, Arissa.
Ah, yes, the famous baby swapper.
Adam once mentioned that she was in debt. Maybe it had something to do with that?
Maybe.
We're hoping to catch the handsome boss himself.
He's behind. I'm just helping him to jaga the store. He's making his special Yu Tai Tau Hui now.
Well, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it, Maxine?
Yes.
I bet it tastes exactly like Christmas.
Yeah, and you'll be surprised that it's very popular, you know. Luckily, you come at the right time. You'll be out soon. We sold out twice already today.
Then we better buy more, Daddy, just in case.
Nice try, you little Tau Wei monster. Now, we'll just have one each, please.
Okay.
Then can I also have chocolate milk? I saw it at All Good Express. Please, Daddy.
Let's just see how you feel after you have all that Tau Wei, okay? And go sit.
You should know better than to listen to someone like Shen.
Did Adam say anything or not?
Firstly, no, he didn't. And secondly, Shen is mentally unsound. You can't trust anything that boy says.
Okay, then maybe it's got nothing to do with Adam then.
Definitely not.
Then what about Arissa? Could someone have targeted him because of his relationship with her?
You know what? Come to think of it, maybe that's why she fled to Malaysia after working all those years in GFPH.
Or maybe it could be his relationship with you.
Me? Really, what do you take me for? Some kind of criminal mastermind?
Well, it's no secret you have your detractors. All those articles on SG Unsolved.
That was all hogwash and you know it. A desperate and pointless attempt to defame me.
Still, could someone have targeted Adam because of you?
Just listen to yourself, Yoke. It's preposterous, okay? I don't know where you're getting your ideas from.
Hey!
Uncle Hock!
Enjoying the special Tau Hui?
Yeah, it got a lot of extra things, like little presents in my Christmas stocking.
Wow! Can you share me your stocking?
Okay.
Oh, Uncle Hock doesn't need your presents. He's got Auntie Madeline to stuff his stocking for him. Come on, Maxine. It's time to go.
What are we going to do about that lunatic Shen Yang? He's going around putting all these ideas in people's heads about Adam being associated with dangerous people.
Well, he isn't wrong on that count, you know.
Will you just help me find a solution, please? Surely there must be a way we can get rid of him.
You know that's impossible. His memory of what happened that day is still a bit hazy, isn't it?
Yes, but him fishing for clarity is raising uncomfortable questions.
Then I propose we use his memory problems or mental problems or whatever you want to call it to our advantage.
So you mean it's Arissa's loan shark did this to Adam?
That's Young's theory, at least.
Aiyah, so poor thing. It's Arissa's loan. Why look for him? Why not look for her?
Maybe they think that as a doctor, he'll be able to pay off her debts.
I thought she treated Adam like her own son. How can she let this kind of thing happen to him?
I'm not surprised. She was the one who switched me and Yoke, remember?
True also.
I'm sorry. It's not easy for me to talk about these things.
Thank you. I understand, Mrs. Shelley. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you don't need to apologize. I mean, you're just doing your job. And if that allows me to get some sort of closure on Adam's death, then I'm all for it. Anyway, you asked me if Adam had any enemies. I can only think of one. Dr. Shen Yang. Things have always been messy between them. I don't think that Dr. Shen could accept the fact that Ella had chosen Adam. But in the end, well, he got what he wanted, didn't he?
But Dr. Shen goes so far as to cause Adam's death.
He was a violent man, you know. I mean, he came over here and assaulted my son. I caught the whole incident on my CCTV.
Yeah, we know. But you withdrew the report.
Only because Adam insisted. He didn't want to make things difficult for Ella and Don.
I see.
He was like that, you know. Always thinking about other people. Unlike that mentally unsound Dr. Shen. You know what? I think he was paranoid that Adam might try to win Ella back again, even after he agreed to annul his marriage to her.
Are you able to prove any of this?
I'm telling you, if there is anyone in Adam's life that is capable of murdering someone for the sake of their own selfish desires, it is Dr. Shen Yang.
You really think Shen is capable of doing something like this to Adam?
I don't think. I know.
But you don't have the evidence to back it up, can you?
You saw what he did to Adam when he burst into here like a raving madman.
Okay, yes, he was emotional when he came in here, but who wouldn't be? After all the emotional abuse that he and Ella had to endure?
Well, whatever that was said about them, they deserved it.
Shirley, you don't mean that.
If it was up to me, Shen would be locked away and institutionalized for life. I'm sorry. That was a terrible thing to say. I need to get a grip.
That was a serious accusation you made against him as well.
I just don't know what to do with myself these days. I miss your brother so much. I just want all this to be over so that I can move on with my life, you know? And I want them to find the person responsible. Don't you want that, Yo?
What the hell? People on forums are saying that Yang should be considered a murder suspect.
Murder?
Aya, how can they say such thing about him?
I heard that Dr. Shen has mental problems. Maybe he finally decided to get rid of his rival in love. What is wrong with these keyboard warriors? I need to make sure Yang doesn't see these.
Okay, you go. I'll help you, Jaga.
Everything okay?
Yeah, so poor thing. This Dr. Shen hasn't recovered yet, and people are already accusing him of all the online nonsense things.
Honestly, people can say all sorts of crap online. The police are not going to pay any attention to it whatsoever.
Yeah, it's not about the police. Last time, Ella and Dr. Shen are quite affected by what people say.
Ma, look at this.
My name is Jessica Shelley. About 5 months ago, I was reunited with my son, Dr. Adam Seah. A son that I had long believed to have died in a fire when he was a child. It was as if I had been given a second chance to be a mother that I never could have been to my son.
Ayya, so poor thing. I cannot imagine how sad she must be to lose her son.
In the short time that I knew Adam, I got to see many sides of him. He was a gifted surgeon, a loyal friend, and a loving husband. It was very unfortunate that shortly before his death, he was caught up in a love triangle between Dr. Shen Yang and Ella Low.
Why's she bringing up Shen?
I thought it would have been enough for Dr. Shen when Adam generously stepped aside and annulled his marriage to Ella.
What is she implying?
But I guess it wasn't enough for someone like Dr. Shen.
Are you watching this crap?
Yang, it's okay. We can...
It's not okay. She's insinuating that it has something to do with Adam's death.
He tried to get me into the hospital in the middle of the night because my blood pressure was a little high.
Babe, the BP monitor doesn't lie. Gestational hypertension is risky for someone like you.
You have been taking my blood pressure every hour. Of course it's going to be on the high side.
Good to see you guys. We really should get going for our appointment.
No. I'm going to get to the appointment. You are going to wait right here.
Now you're just being unreasonable.
Unreasonable? I'm sorry. I have just been carrying around our ginormous twins for the past 37 weeks while you have been overreacting about every little thing.